What's happening, people? This is Bobby from Picky Tipsters. Just backed the first three. Sorry, we just got the combination forecast for the Supreme Novices, so we're delighted with the result. We should have done a TriCast because Mingli Khan came third. That we would have cashed in on that nicely, and really made inroads on our profit and loss account. Unfortunately, we just did the forecast, but nevertheless, we're still happy. And also, we did St Calvados, and I don't mean to sound like I'm ranting, but seriously, like, you go to the Cheltenham Festival, and there's like serious prize money up for grabs, right? And you're training like I back St Calvados. You train a horse like St Calvados. So there's only 5 runners, so obviously you need to work out the pace of the race, like who's going to make the running and this and that. It's going to be tactical. Okay, so like, I don't get why Aidan Coleman or maybe the trainer or the owner decided to go hell for leather with Petit Mouchoir, because we know this horse from Ireland. We know he's going to go a good pace. And they went absolutely suicidal on soft ground. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. St Calvados is 2 points inferior to Footpad, and Footpad made him look like a handicapper. It was embarrassing. It was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense. If I was the owner, I'll be fuming. And if you know anything about racing and pace, it was just poor tactics, man. Like, the horse has won twice, okay, sitting behind the leaders. He didn't have to make the running. He didn't have to take on Petit Mouchoir. He just lost all. After 3 fences, I just knew he has no chance. He had no chance of winning because they just set that race up for Footpad. Didn't make any sense. I'm not talking out of my pocket because these things happen quite often, but I just don't get some people, like, whose decision is it to go like toe to toe with Petit Mouchoir? You know he's going to go into the lead. You might as well gamble on the fact that you might chase him later on, that he might tire, and just let him go on the loose lead. It was embarrassing. You made a grade 1 horse look like a handicapper because of his running style. It just didn't make any sense. He didn't have to make the running. Anyways, rant over. I said I wouldn't make it sound like a rant, but it did in the end. But yeah, I wasn't happy about that bet. Never mind. Shit happens. Anyways, we've still got a few bets coming up. We've still main account bets coming up for day 1. So I'm actually doing this video while the races are going on. So I don't have much time to do it in a day, so I decided to do a day 2 video whilst Cheltenham day 1 is going on. So I've only got 10 minutes before the Ultima Handicap, which I'm excited about. I think I'm going to do single farm payment each way, just for a fun bet. I didn't register it as a main account bet because I think it's a tough race, but yeah, I like single farm payment. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about day 2 and forget about that disastrous ride by Aidan Coleman. Sorry, Aidan, I don't mean to be rude. That was terrible. Yeah, day 2. So I'm looking at the first race here, the 130, and I like Black Ops. I'm delighted with his price, 9 to 1. He ran a cracker against Santini. He should have won. It was Christmas time, I think. Can't remember. I don't have all the details. Yeah, I'm really delighted with his price. I think he travelled very well. Will he cope with the conditions? I think he will. He was very unlucky at that race because he made a mistake at the last. I think it was the Ballymore Classic, it was called. Also trained by Tom George. Yeah, Somerville boy, well done. Hopefully single farm payment as well. And I think he's got bundles of potential. The Brookhouse colours. They like to get winners at Cheltenham, particularly at the festival. So yeah, he should be thereabouts. I think he's a great each way bet. I'm going heavy, maybe 10 to 15 points each way. We'll figure it out tomorrow when I check the ground and decide how many points to back it. Okay, so 130 Cheltenham, Black Ops each way. Next, 210 Cheltenham. Okay, this horse is going to have to stop winning at some point, but yeah, you gotta like Black Horton, man. Like, what a horse! Jumps for fun, goes on any ground. He's tenacious, stays. He's the best novice chaser by far in the UK, no doubt about it. He'll give the Irish horses a lot to think about, particularly Mona Lee. Mona Lee's in the race, I think. Yeah, I think Mona Lee's in the race. Yeah, I really like the form of the Cato Star Novice Chase at Kempton, where Fountain's Windfall fell. I love Fountain's Windfall. I was going to back it for this race, in particular the RSA. And unfortunately it passed away. So I thought to myself, well, let's just use a bit of logic here. If I was going to back Fountain's Windfall, and he's not in the race, I might as well back the horse that beat it. So I'm going for Black Horton each way. Also, in that race, Elegant Escape is also in the RSA. I thought he ran quite well. I mean, the race was set up for him, and yeah, it could be set up for him again tomorrow, because obviously Mona Lee's going to go for it, and Black Corton's no slouch. He's going to obviously be handy, so it should be decent fraction. It could set up for a closer, and I'm happy to back Elegant Escape as well in the same race each way. Next up, 250 handicap. Yeah, is it the Coral Cup or something? Can't remember. Whatever, doesn't matter what the name is. Yeah, the 250 Cheltenham. I like Willie Mullins' horse. Say Jersey each way. Ran in the Albert Bartlett last season. It was 100 to 1. Got outclassed that day and outstayed. Didn't think 3 miles was his trip. He's gone chasing twice. Sorry. He has two. Yeah, he's had two runs over the fences. Obviously Willie Mullins wanted to see how good he was over the fences, and he's decided to revert him back to hurdles, and he's still pretty unexposed, you know. I think he's got a decent mark. 25 to 1 is massive, so I'm happy to back that, a few points each way. Also another horse I like in the same race, Red Indian, trained by Ben Pauling. He's had 6 hurdle runs. He's never out of frame. Ran a nice race in the Lanzarote hurdle against William Henry. He has better terms today because William Henry's gone up a few pounds, and he goes there with a decent shout. I think 20 to 1 is a nice price. So we're going to go each way, Red Indian as well as Say Jersey in the 250 Cheltenham. Next up, the 330 Queen Mother Champion Chase. I'm not going to get involved in that unless Duvan scratch it. If Duvan's a non-runner, then I might back him in, but I'm not going to get involved in that. It's a bit of a puzzle. If it turns heavy tomorrow, I think Altior's a lay. I think he's definitely worth a lay. But if it's soft and the ground's drying up, then I think Altior will win it. But yeah, I'm not going to get involved in the Queen Mother Chase. I think it's too tricky, too many unknowns. Well, too many knowns. And it's just too confusing. So if Duvan pulls out, I might back him in, but you'll know anyway on Twitter. We'll let you know. Next up, the horse I've been talking about previously a few months ago in my first Cheltenham preview video, the 410 Cheltenham. Ovinia each way, trained by Ender Bolger, came 4th in this last year. His preparation seemed to have gone very well. Goes well on soft ground. Even desperate ground. He's got the course experience, and he's only 8 years old. I think he's the best out of the Ender Bolger horses, and grab 7 to 1. We're going to go 10 points each way. I like this horse a lot. I think he's certainly going to get in the frame at least. And last but not least, in the Champion Bumper, the king of the Champion Bumper, by the way, is Willie Mullins, and I don't know. Hopefully he wins it, because I like one of his horses. In the 5:30 Cheltenham tomorrow, I fancied the horse Carefully Selected. He absolutely hacked up in one of the bumpers over in Ireland. I think it was Nace. Yeah, 17 days ago. I hope he hasn't bounced, because it's a bit of a short time, but it should be okay. If he's fitting well, I think he'll go close at 12 to 1. Ruby's happy with him. I'm happy with him, because if Ruby's on board, then yeah, why not? And 12 to 1, that's massive. So let's just round it up for day 2. First bet is the 130 Cheltenham, Black Ops each way. Second bet is 210 Cheltenham, Black Corton and Elegant Escape each way. Next up, the big handicap, the Coral Cup, I think, 250 Cheltenham, Say Jersey or Say Jersey each way, and also Red Indian each way. Then in the Queen Mother Champion Chase, if it pisses down with rain and it's like definitely tacky, heavy ground, then let's go for Altior for delay. But if the conditions get better, then yeah, he can probably win it. Next up, the cross country, the Glenfarclas, 410 Cheltenham, Ovinia each way. And last but not least, in the Champion Bumper, the 5:30 Cheltenham, we're going Carefully Selected each way. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and I'm going to do day 3. Well, I'm going to check some horses out for day 3 and enjoy the racing for now. Okay, catch you guys later. Peace.